Hi guys. Oh. Phew! All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another video, and we're gonna keep this short and to the point, basically. Today we are going to be reviewing the 8-bit do Sega Genesis wireless controller. Now, the 8-bit do controller is something I heard about originally from a video from Scott the Woz. Go figure. Who better? So I remembered them. I looked them up on Amazon, and they sell a lot of controllers. They sell this SNES, they sell Genesis, they sell NES, they sell, I assume, PS2 slash PS1 controllers. I mean, you can look them up, and they also sell keyboards in the style of retro controllers. Because, like, they just released an original Xbox themed one. It's outside of my price range, because not really a PC user. Actually, I don't even own a PC, so I'm not a PC user. But, you know, they sell quite a few gaming-related products, right? And the Genesis controller is something I figured that I should probably get, because the Genesis controller, there's nothing wrong with mine. But I figured it'd be nice to have a wireless one. And so, essentially, today, I figured I would show you this, because I'm actually very happy with the Genesis controller. It comes with a dongle right here, and let me see if I have the box here. It does not look like I have the box handy, so I will just show you a picture of the box. Pretty simple. And inside the box you get an instruction manual, which I don't have on me. And you also get this adapter, and you get the controller. Now, the controller, as far as shape, is slightly different from the actual Genesis controller. Actually, it'd probably be more effective to show you the 6-button layout, which I've got right here. It's slightly different from this original layout. This one's shaped more like a... What is this shaped like? A boomerang, maybe? Oh, maybe not, but, like, you can kind of see what it's shaped like, and you got the buttons right here. It's slightly different as far as shape. You know, you can see this one's a little bit more, I don't know. I mean, you can see the difference. This one's got more of a curve. The curve goes all the way through, and this one has more of a point. Either way, this is, it's pretty similar, but it's slightly different. Which, at first, I didn't like this shape much, but you get used to it. I mean, there's not really a huge difference in between the two controllers. But, that's pretty trivial. It's a third-party controller. You can imagine it's going to be slightly different. The main thing that really matters, as long as it's not super weird as a shape, is how it feels. And in the hand, it feels great. I mean, there's nothing inherently wrong with the original Genesis controller design in the first place. But this controller does feel pretty great to hold. The buttons, we'll talk about the buttons here in a second. But overall, the shape is nice. It feels heavy. I mean, not like heavy bad, but like substantial to hold. It's not super lightweight and stuff. So yeah, I mean, as far as the shape, design, it feels fine in the hands. Next, the buttons are pretty related. You don't want a controller that feels grubby to press, and these buttons, they feel nice. I mean, they're not cheap-feeling buttons, I wouldn't say. I honestly dare say they might feel a little bit better than the Genesis controller itself, although that could be due to old age. These are the buttons on the Genesis 6-button layout are a bit more clicky. These are a little bit squishier, almost. Take that as you will. These resemble the more clicky buttons, which makes sense. These buttons I'm not a huge fan of, but that's kind of just the Sega Genesis controller thing, and honestly, these feel fine enough. I don't play many games that actually require the 6-button layout, so, I mean, I'm not the most qualified, but I can't imagine they feel fine to press, so I can't imagine they're any worse in gameplay. There is also 2 shoulder buttons, and I'll explain that in a second. Overall, though, the buttons feel nice. There are 3 buttons here, and one of them turns on turbo. One of them, I believe, is a sync button in case you need to sync it to a new dongle. Just button presses for the purpose of the controller. And most interestingly, there is 2 shoulder buttons. Like I think I brought that up just now, but that is for PC. Essentially, you can wire this to a PC or Switch, but I mean, you can just get a different controller for that. Because 8-bit do basically pairs with every Switch. This one will not connect wirelessly to a PC or Switch. It requires a USB-C cord. It plugs into here, plugs into your PC, and you got a wired controller, which is a pretty cool feature. I don't play PC, so I haven't really tried that, but I assume it works just fine. But responsiveness. Also, it is wireless, so you just plug this into the front of the Genesis, and it connects like that. Apologies in advance if this screen isn't super high resolution. I will explain that in a video probably tomorrow, honestly. I've been trying to upload a little bit more consistently. But we're going to do a small durability test. Whoa. We'll record a small demo just to show you, like, it is responsive. I guess I would have to try out these buttons. But, I mean, same principle, right? We won't try these buttons out, but you can get it. I mean, they work fine too. But as you can see, they are perfectly responsive. They, I mean, you don't really miss with them. The D-pad's just responsive. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I've used D-pads on these old consoles that are just not responsive whatsoever. You know, they input the wrong direction. I haven't really had any instances of that. I believe there was probably one time it didn't register, but I also think that was probably human error. But, you know, there's been nothing wrong with it. And also, interesting, the shoulder button is programmed to one of these 3 buttons, but I'm not sure what it is. This button isn't programmed to anything, but this button is. So, that's just a weird thing I noticed. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's not like, I mean, it's just a backup button if you really want to use it. I believe it's B that's connected to, but I don't know. But, you know, I mean, it registers all the button presses completely fine. There's nothing, I mean, it's just a solid controller. Durability-wise, I haven't tested that because, well, you see, I don't want to break my controller. I just got it a couple days ago. What was it, like a week or 2 ago? But I've been playing with this controller almost exclusively. I haven't had a single problem with it. I think there's some people on Amazon that said that the not durability. I keep confusing that. I don't know why. That the button presses didn't register sometimes, but I haven't really had that issue, like I said. What else is there? Durability-wise, I think I kind of started on this. Durability-wise, I mean, I haven't tested it, but it feels like it isn't cheaply made. It feels premium. It honestly feels a little bit better in my hand than, like, the original controller. But that's kind of just preference. So, overall, this controller is a little bit more pricey. It's on the slightly more premium end at about $30, I believe, for this model, which I'll link in the description. I'm not sponsored, by the way. Why did I say that? I have 200 subscribers. Not even. So, like I said, I mean, this is just kind of my opinion on this. So, I'll leave the link in the description if you want to check it out. And that's basically about it. It's called the M30, I believe. That's what it says on here, unless it's lying, so. Yeah, hope you liked that video. I'll talk to you in the next one. Hopefully tomorrow. See ya.